Hi, I'm Mrs. Kirk, and welcome to 7th grade orientation. I made this short video for you today to give you some information and help you feel more comfortable about your first days of 7th grade. One of the things that many new 7th graders become a little bit nervous about are finding their way around school, getting lost, and not being able to open up their locker. Well, let me just reassure you. The staff at the middle school is awesome. We're here to help you. And within a very short amount of time, you're going to be able to find your way from class to class and stand at your locker and open it up while talking to a friend. It just takes a little bit of time and patience. So there's no need to be really nervous. We'll all get through it together. The first thing I want to show you is how to find some information on the Lacey Middle School website. So I'm going to show you my laptop screen and show you how you can navigate and find all of your class pages. Okay, first of all, when you're on the Lacey Township Middle School website, you can find the staff directory by going up here to the home button and scrolling down to the tab that says Staff Directory. When you click on that, it will bring up a list of all of the teachers' names. If you scroll down to K, you'll find Linda Kirk, and you can click on that link. It'll show you my profile, then click Full Profile, and it'll bring up some information about me and the list of the classes that I teach. Say you're a student in period 5-6, you could click on that class. And it will bring up your class's page. On the left-hand side of the screen over here, I have some helpful links for you, including a short video from my recent trip to Alaska. When I list assignments, they'll be on the opposite side of the screen. You can bookmark each class's page to give you quick access to each of your assignments and links. And now, let's take a couple of questions from some students.
Mrs. Kirk, are there any dress code restrictions?
Skittles, the dress code, that's a great question. Because at the middle school we do have a dress code. And there are a few items that you really should know about. The first one, well, we all like to be comfortable and wear comfortable shoes. But flip-flops are not good for school. One of the big reasons that you can't wear flip-flops at the middle school is safety. At the middle school you'll be going up and down stairs, and if somebody steps on the back of your shoe, well, you're going to do a face plant. So, sorry, no flip-flops. And I love these. Look, they even have little Labradors on them. Okay, my favorites. Another big issue at the middle school are shirts that are maybe too revealing. So, just to give you an example, something like this, no go. It's a dress code violation. However, put a nice sweater over it, and you're good to go. Now you're dressed for success. That's a great question, Skittles. Any other questions?
Lars, do you know what school supplies we need?
I don't know, Skittles. Let's ask Mrs. Kirk.
Lars and Skittles, that's a great question about school supplies, and I'm happy that you're thinking about it while you're out on the deck enjoying the beautiful summer sun. For our class, there are a few required items you'll want to pick up, and they're all available at stores here in Forked River. The first item you're going to want to get is a 3-ring binder, okay, just like this one. I recommend a 1.5 or maybe a 2-inch binder, not the little 1-inch binder. It's not going to give you enough room. What do I mean by a binder? Well, the 3 rings, that's what you need. Okay, so get yourself a binder for language arts. And I would also encourage you to pick up a package of dividers. I got these at the dollar store. It comes with 10 dividers, but you're only going to need 5, so you're doubly covered. Let me just give you a word of advice about the binder as well. Some students in the past have thought, well, I'll just buy one giant binder, and that way I can keep all my class items in it for the whole day, and that way I don't have to worry about leaving a binder behind. Sounds like a great idea. However, it's not going to really work. I've seen it happen. What happens, the binder gets overwhelmed with all of your class materials, and pretty soon science is getting mixed with social studies and language arts is showing up in math. So it's best for you to keep one binder per class. I would even recommend color coding your binders. Maybe have green binders for your morning classes and red binders for your afternoon classes. That way when you go to your locker, all you have to do is pick the right color binder for your morning classes, and then in the afternoon the same thing. Might help you out. You're also going to need some pencils, okay, a red pen, and a positive attitude. Winston Churchill once said that attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference, and he was absolutely right. So just to recap, required items, you're going to need the 3-ring binder, a 1.5 or 2-inch binder with your 5 tab dividers. Some pencils, a red pen, positive attitude. There are some other supplies that I'll suggest, but they're not required, and maybe you might want to think about picking them up as well. The first one would be a highlighter, okay, for highlighting your important information. A pencil sharpener. This is a handy little item to have so that when you're writing, and we'll be doing some writing, you can just really quick sharpen up and you're ready to go. Sometimes the classroom pencil sharpeners tend to eat your pencil, and so this helps to avoid that. Also the line. You might want to invest in a pencil case or zippered pouch to keep your items in. My kids like to just keep it in the front pocket of their backpack. It's up to you. Other items that might be helpful: a folder or folders. Some students will designate one folder as their homework folder, their take-home folder, and so in every class when they get an item they have to take home, they just put it in this one folder, and that way they know at the end of the day, hey, I only have to take this home with me. It's got everything I need. Another item that I really love, it's my favorite school supply, are the page protectors. You can get these at the dollar store. I did leave a few. These are great for when you get an important paper, such as a study guide, or something that you have to take home to get signed. You slide it in the top, you can attach it in your binder, and that way this paper doesn't get wrinkled, it doesn't get torn, and it's just a great way to protect the pages that are important. The last item that I'll recommend, but I won't require, is to either pick up a planner or get yourself a little notebook to write down your classwork assignments. That way at the end of the day you can consult this and know what it is that you need to take home or what is due that week. So Lars, that was a great question, and now that you know what supplies you need, you can pick them up now, right here in town. So just to recap real quick, what do you need? A binder, pencils, a red pen, positive attitude. Okay. Right now you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, Mrs. Kirk, this is just about the corniest video I've ever seen. Well, you're right. I've got canned corn, got some frozen corn, and my all-time favorite, New Jersey Silver Queen corn, bought right here in Forked River at the Friday Farmers Market. Can't wait to have this with my dinner tonight. In closing, I'd just like to encourage you, if there's someone you know who's in our class who wasn't able to attend the orientation, perhaps you could share this link with them, and that way they can get some of this great information too. Throughout the course of the year, I'm going to be asking you to watch some videos that I've prepared to help give you some information to prepare you for class the next day. So by tuning in today, you're already ahead of the game. Great job. I hope that you have an awesome rest of your summer, and if you have any questions, email me. I'm at lkirk@laceyschools.org. Thanks, and I'll see you in September, students. Recorded at Kirk Studios, Forked River, New Jersey, also known as Mrs. Kirk's Dining Room.